Good evening.
Good evening.
Hello.
How are we all doing? What we all been up to?
Hi everyone, happy Friday, says Caroline Brooking. Hello to Paul, hello to Sarah, Carrie Lee, Charlie Grant on all the platforms. Thanks to Linda for sharing on her Facebook. Thank you.
We have got some announcements to make tonight, haven't we?
Hi all from Laura and the boys. Hello Laura and the boys.
Nusky servants here, minus Mike, but plus a friend. I think it's Mike in a wig. Chris has woodwork sitting, 3 of Nusky's mates. Hobbs, Ella and Ruby.
Where'd you get the E? There's no I in Hobbs.
No, I have no idea. That's better, he's making it bigger. He's literally made it bigger text for me.
I can't see it either. Hello Martine.
Yes.
Thank you to the 3 people who've shared on your Facebook so far. Speak up a bit on hoovering. Oh. Scene out of the Queen video, Want to Break Free.
I'm always going to picture Karina like that now. Miss Grant, if you're about, that'd be nice meme.
Indeed. Hi, I'm hoping to enjoy it tonight, says Christopher.
So are we. We've got some nice rounds tonight.
Some really good fun stuff. Two very polar opposites when it comes to rounds.
Yeah, one's all about penguins, the other's all about polar bears.
Did I ever work out how to make a mod admin for Twitch for Sunday's quiz, said Carles? No, we're not doing this Sunday's quiz. It's been rescheduled as Mark is away. So unfortunately we can't do this Sunday's quiz. It's going to be pushed back to next month.
It's exactly how she looks tonight, apparently, Karina, with the rollers in and the headscarf.
Try to see if I can make Charlie Grant a mod. Can I do that? There you go, I've made you a mod. Hello, Bev. Painting and stripping the paint off the table and chairs and barbecue this evening. Hope you had a good week.
Playing cricket.
You're welcome, Charlie. Yeah. You're the only other mod on Twitch other than Sophia on a Lonesome who plays our Harry Potter and Marvel specials. She's a good egg as well.
Speaking of good eggs, we've got a huge thank you to do. We were woken up frightfully early, massively early for us, so we weren't in the best of minds anyway. We were tired. Knock at the door. Alex gets there before me and shouts up, "Have you ordered something?" And I would say no, because we tend to know when each other's ordered something. And it was a supermarket delivery. So because there's on our road, there's 3 actual houses with the same number, because it's such a long road. We thought he'd got the wrong house, and then he said, "Oh, I meant to tell you thank you for the quizzes." And then we noticed a lot of really nice stuff.
Some really good stuff in there as well. Stuff that we only mentioned maybe in passing that I think you've remembered as well. So that was
yeah,
really nice.
I don't get how you must have written these things down. So thank you to Carrie, and thank you to the Fire Breathing Rubber Ducks. It was unbelievable.
It was a really nice way to start your day as well.
It really gave us a lift.
Woken up early, but that didn't matter because we had all that nice stuff. All sorts of really nice things as well. It really was a care package, every sense of the word.
Yeah.
So thank you very much, guys.
Half a Garibaldi biscuits have gone.
Dear me.
In one go. They're just so Moorish. I can't stop.
Cardboard with flies in it.
That's terrible. We've got 5 minutes, so I shall let it get to 3 minutes and then I'll start talking about the new quizzes.
Right.
Which are starting earlier than you think.
We've got a bit more tan on us there. Now we look professional.
Yes.
Lovely stuff. Now we don't look like we've been inside all day working.
bit quiet tonight. Not many comments.
No. I think it's the people for the bank holiday weekend. I don't blame them.
Yes.
Had my second COVID jab on Wednesday, so feeling a bit rough. Don't expect to do very well tonight, says Linda.
I've literally got a text about my second one because I'm in a priority group, obviously through my asthma. They've told me I can bring it forward. It was meant to be next Saturday, so I'm going to try for next Tuesday instead.
You text me about mine? They text me about mine today?
Oh, you have? So you just got to book it?
Yeah.
It's better, I think, to do it with 119. They're quite good on that.
Whoa, who's been at the sunbed, said Sarah. I know, instantly tanned. It was a stark reminder that I'm in my 30s. He said, now we're opening up to 30-year-olds to have their COVID jab. Okay, thank you. We're doing very well, Rochelle, thank you. Tomorrow, me and my boys are going to my family down south for Christmas Day 2020. That makes sense. So 2020 didn't really happen, did it? Then Sunday, my second jab. Monday's bank holiday, and Tuesday is my cousin's funeral. All the highs and lows of life.
Wow.
Indeed. Those are some peaks and troughs. Well, I hope you enjoy your Christmas 2020. Then you're all vaxxed and ready to mingle. Yeah, it is very quiet tonight, isn't it, guys?
Not many comments.
This might be a historic low for tonight, this. Oh, we've got some people on Twitch, though. Hello to the three on Twitch.
Hey.
I went to an actual customer site today, said Charlie Grant. An actual customers? Real people? With faces and everything?
Wow.
Yeah, I am in two minds about it. I'm excited to get back out there, but I'm also a bit nervous just being inside for a year, not really doing anything.
There was quite an interesting proposition, just to fill a bit of time in, put on Facebook by the CEO of the Music Venue Trust, and in that hospitality has not created a situation. If the actual numbers are rising, it's because of supermarkets and schools being open, not through hospitality being open in that way. There's been nothing been said about any hospitality places, so therefore they're not responsible for any COVID outbreaks. So if the number's going up, it's down to something else, not music venues.
Hello, Sue. Just finished a disappointing Chinese takeaway. Complaining I got most of it refunded. Opened a bar of Prosecco, so I think to look it up.
Sarah's got a cracking one here. I've been back at work for a week and I'm already ready for another lockdown.
Jackie says, hi to my two favourite guys. Hello, Jackie. We've had an okay week, thank you very much. Gary says, evening gents from the adult contingent to the Posset Potter fans. Kids having my sleepover, so we're relegated to the kitchen. Oh no.
Evening, Roy.
At least the kitchen's where you keep most of the booze, so that's always something to look forward to.
Yes. Right.
Colonel's looking forward to a good evening as well.
Well, let me start talking about dates to you.
All right.
The railway, you already know, we are returning to the railway on Monday, the 21st of June, subject to there being no changes. We are then at the new sister pub a week earlier, which is the Lewis Road Inn, which used to be called the Franklin, and that is starting on Tuesday the 15th of June. Now that first one will be in a socially distanced setting, so you are allowed 6 different people from anywhere on a team, or you can have more if it's only 2 households joining together. So if you are a bigger team than 6 and you go down as 2 households, do speak to the pub. You can call the pub, you can book it, and they will confirm as we get closer to the date, but we are there from Tuesday the 15th. And then coming up on the 24th is our return to the station pub in Hove on our new day of Thursday. They've wanted to change it to a Thursday. So we're going to be on Thursdays at the station, and that starts on the 24th.
Yes.
You can book with them. They'll take your number and they'll give you a call back the week before. So those are now bookable if you want to book your teams in.
Other pubs are being announced and we are in talks to come back to them as well. Gary says, I'll need it later. Yeah. Joe says, watching you looking rather chipper, if I may say. I don't think we are. Both me and Mark are exceptionally tired today.
Yeah.
We had to get up very early for various reasons. Earlier than we thought we were going to get up. So we've been... and by early, I mean like 8:30, 9 o'clock, which is very, very early for us. So I know we're not asking for too much sympathy on that one.
I've been back to bed twice and not been able to sleep, have I?
I've done most of the work while Mark was sleeping because he did need it today. Steve says, we're doing it tonight because we're missing Monday. Does Sarah do Fridays? We could do with some points on Monday. Charlie Grant says, I'll be 200 miles away. Is that social distance enough? And Sarah's just replied, hello. Hello, Fiona. Right, with that being said, let's jump in to our intro. We shall see you in just a second.
We like to play, don't you know? We won't go straight to the floor. Smashing the glass and then a stupid argument. Something they said and because he didn't like it. Even though that he hardly even knows you. Doesn't care cause he's barely even sober. Doesn't know what you're doing, what you're saying. Something's brewing in the air, you can feel it tonight. You're not alright. Cause when he's broken and bleeding, he speaks without speaking. He says he'll fight to defeat them. And then he takes it to the street end until he's broken and bleeding. I speak but I'm speechless. It happens every weekend. Happens every weekend. Cause we like to play, don't you know? We won't go straight to the floor. Cause we like to play, don't you know? We like to play, don't you know? We like to play, don't you
And as always, our thanks to Rats for our intro. I've had a bit of fun this week, starting to convert this intro into one for the various pubs. We'd just like to say hello to Team Bear Taxis from Oslo in Norway. Great to have you joining us.
Indeed. As always, our PayPal there is paypal.me/quiz actually. Donations are much loved but not required. Okay, so let's jump ourselves back into there.
Back in there.
Back in there.
Shall we start with the felt balls?
If you want to.
Yeah, let's start with the felt balls.
Get them out of the way then. Alright, felt ball time. So there they are. There's them felt balls.
I've added a small handful of the tiny ones.
Indeed. As always, to the left of your team name is that yellow column. Just put how many felt balls you think are in there. The team that gets the closest to that going over gets a bonus points. Okay, so there you go. Sports round. Maybe Derby City or Bristol County will appear. You know what, Charlie? you can jog on, Charlie. Hello, Sam. We're very good. Thank you very much. How are you?
Is that Charlie Grunt?
Charlie Grunt, yes. Charlie in the Volurine Factory. Okay, right.
Let the jug lost for water.
Oh, I think it's one. Right then. So,
Starting the water early, mate.
Cambridge United, Charlie. Yeah. Evening, everyone, and Mark, said Kim O'Shea.
Okay. The O'Sheas are at it already.
In Englandshire, beautiful Berwick-upon-Tweed. Oh, lovely. Right.
Kim, if you watch Drag Race, O'Shea away.
And if you don't, that means absolutely nothing to you, as it would mean nothing to me. Okay, then. So, on to round number one. Round number one is... I do wish these bloody bots would leave our Twitch alone. So, round number one is on Aminals. Aminals. Alright.
Yes, on Twitch, NT Bingo. You just make yourself look stupid, mate, because they're all primed to you. They'll all ignore you. Bye-bye.
He's probably a bot anyway. Animal sport and Disney, not good for me. Where's that bottle of Prosecco, said Sue? Oh, the 4-figure thing on the score sheet. I will change that for you now. I forgot to change it back. Sorry, guys. That's to stop people playing silly buggers, and I've not enabled it for everyone playing normally. So there we go.
Just take it away.
Yeah, I can't do anything about that. Number less than...
3,000.
No. There you go. You can, no doubt. I'm sorry. Okay, hello, Danny O'Shea. Your mum was here a minute ago. She doesn't like you. We have swapped our usual turnlings for niece and nephew tonight. Can you say hi to them, please? Hello, niece and nephew.
Yep.
That is niece and nephew of Fleur. I always get told off for saying aminals, said Laura Straw. Aminals. Just sounds better, doesn't it? Okay, so 2 points for all these. Let's jump in.
Am I doing odds or evens in this one?
I'm doing evens.
That means I'm doing odds. What do polled cattle not have?
Oh, thank you very much. Charlie Grant on Twitch is doing his first Twitch mod action. Banning. Wonderful. Thank you, sir. Doesn't that feel great? Danny says, that's weird. She doesn't like Mark. She's got a good taste then. Hey, yeah.
While you're doing your question, I'm going to disappear.
It was all a favour.
Oh.
Hello, Holly Kate. Okay, moving on then. Question number 2. Question number 2. What type of animal lives in a set? What type of animal lives in a set?
I disappeared because I found where he'd been hiding it. I've got my Spurtle back. Took me, 4 weeks to find it?
Yeah, well.
But I finally found it where he was hiding it.
I'll put it somewhere a bit better next time. So what type of animal lives in a set? That's question number 2.
With 2 T's.
Is that a Spurtle, says Joe? It is. It is a Spurtle.
It's a weapon. When he misbehaves. Question number 3. What are Bactrians and dromedaries? What are Bactrians and dromedaries?
Charlie Grant says, I can think of a better hiding place. Not sure if Alex will agree, though. In the biscuit tin.
He might be getting it there where he misbehaves.
Joe says, what is its purpose? It is to stir porridge.
It's a porridge stirrer, apparently.
I think it's shaped to not go over the rim of the porridge pot.
Mm.
Or it's a Scottish wand.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, put it away because you keep putting it on the table. It keeps rattling and making noises. Stop it.
Mr. Grumpy today, isn't he?
Oh yeah, I'm grumpy because some idiot trying to hit me with a wooden implement. Number 4. That's quite niche, says Joe. It was sent to us by the Perth Sherlock. It was Claire Lennon and fam that sent us that, as well as some lovely Scottish delicacies. That haggis was sublime.
Yeah, the haggis. We're going to try and find that same haggis again because that's the best haggis we've had.
Number 4. The Portuguese man-o'-war is what type of creature? So the Portuguese man-o'-war is what type of creature? Josie, that's quite niche. I mean, coming from the Queen of Random, that means a lot. Spurtle bashing, should I call Childline, says Sue?
No, he's too old for Childline. He's 30 now.
I'm still younger than you. You're the legal adult. Did you get tablet? Do you still have your teeth? We did get tablet, didn't we? It was odd. But I liked it.
What's behind us? A green screen.
A green screen, Kathy. I was just looking over there at my my water. It's next to the window, that's all. Haggis are dying out. Their natural habitat has been demolished. It's getting harder and harder to find them in the wild. Yeah, it's weird. They always come in tins as well.
Number 5. Which insect has both a king and a queen? Is it ants, bees, or termites?
Well, what's behind us on the screen? It's jellyfish, animals. I just wanted something that wasn't too distracting.
Yes.
Hey, just want to say that school's out for summer. Freedom, says Kathleen Herman. Freedom! There you go, just for you. I thought we put last week's quiz on and then realised Mark doesn't own any other clothes.
Well, you appear in the same clothing every time we look at you on it, don't we?
Always got the
He's always wearing that green thing.
He's always got that same big smile on his face as well. Mm-hmm. Jellyfish are ace. To look at, not to touch.
Indeed.
No.
Question number 6, Alex.
Number 6. Which is the largest of the penguin species? Which is the largest of the penguin species?
That doesn't include Danny DeVito, though, does it?
No. It's Oswald Cobblepot. There's a really funny thing. It was on Graham Norton years ago. How the fact that Benedict Cumberbatch can't say penguin. He did a documentary in which he has to narrate about things in the Arctic, and he said penguin about 9 different ways. He was like penguin, 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 and he replayed it back to me. He's like, "What was I on?" I always remember seeing a jellyfish at the in Blackpool. Scared the hell out of me. First time I'd ever seen it as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, even then I didn't know. I know not to touch them, Charlie Grant. Number 7.
Number 7. What is the term used for a baby ferret?
I think the largest penguin is bigger than Danny DeVito anyway, says Charlie.
Yeah. Being in Brighton, when we have a storm, we get loads of cuttlefish shell, pieces of bone or whatever.
Carapace.
Is that what it is?
That's what it's called.
Yeah, we get loads of those on the beach, and catfish as well.
I don't remember seeing catfish.
Yeah.
Oh. Ooh.
Look like little baby sharks.
Thank you from the neighbours. Much appreciated.
Cheers. With water.
With the water.
Sticking to water tonight.
Number 7, I think there are 2 terms that are used, but we'll give you 2 points for either one that you get. For that, there are 2 that's generally used, but we'll give you 2 points for either one that you do put down. Not for both. Moving on, number 8.
You should have said not for both, Sarah.
Number 8. This is a fun one. Which fictional animals' first names are Oglivie Maurice? Is it Babe the Pig, Sonic the Hedgehog, or Baloo the Bear? So which fictional animals' first names are Oglivie Maurice? Babe the Pig, Sonic the Hedgehog, or Baloo the Bear? And they've all got slightly different colours so you can tell them apart. And incidentally, Baloo seems to be grey, Sonic seems to be blue, and Babe is pretty much the colour of Babe. It's like a bit more yellow. Completely unintentional.
No idea what you're chunning on that.
The 3 different colours?
Yes, I know that.
Then you know what I'm talking about then.
Oh, shut up.
Oglivie. What did I say?
Oglivie.
Well, you don't know, they might pronounce it that way. Depends if you get the answer right.
I think she's just coming up with a random saying. Question number 9. Which creature's song refers to a final speech or performance?
Baby's pink. If my pig was the colour of that font, I'd call the vet. You might have a pig with jaundice. You might have a pig that you exclusively feed corn. If you eat too many carrots, you can turn orange.
Mm.
That's a real thing. If you take too many mercury pills, you can turn blue. It's an old Scots surname, says Joe. I see. But this is a first name. Got you there.
You're weird tonight.
You say that every single quiz.
That's probably because you're always weird.
You think you'll be used to it now? It's the 105th quiz.
Get on with question 10.
Number 10. How many legs do butterflies have? How many legs do butterflies have?
Bit Chinesey, this one.
Leave Alex alone, says Kim. Yeah, thanks, Kim.
Not talking to you anyway.
Damn.
If they give me grief, I'm not going to talk to them back, am I?
Anyway, that's your 10.
Unless they force me to by doing a PayPal. I've got no choice then, have I?
No. Okay then, so let's jump on to your recap.
Recap?
It's time for the recap.
The recap.
The recap. There we go then, let's pop you on there. And we'll do that there. Bam.
Bam.
There's the donate and there's Nicholas Bidet. Just remove that one. Lovely. Oh no, Mark isn't going to talk to me. Whatever will I do, said Danny O'Shea, quaking in his boots.
It wasn't you I was on about your mother.
What? You really can say your mum this time. Talking about your mum. So it does seem that going forward, the dates for the online quiz will be reduced, but they will be on a certain day. We're working around that at the moment.
Yeah, it depends on these other pubs coming back to us, telling us when they need us. Essentially, we just need to earn money.
Then he just says, well, your mum. So, you know, well, fair enough. I can't argue with that.
Alex's mum's usually on the stream, so be very careful.
Oh, it's her bedtime now. I've just got a back garden done though. It looks really nice. Sent me a picture of it earlier today.
Oh.
A little memorial area for my granddad as well. A little bench. Looks very nice. There's your recap. Let us know at the end of the round how it was. If it was too hard or too easy. Music is reminding me of the Chinese. I'm trying to forget, said Sue. Drink more Prosecco, you'll forget in no time.
Order an Indian instead.
Oh, I will say that one of the wines that the Rubber Ducks got for us was absolutely sublime. Probably one of my favourite ones. Loved it.
All right. You can calm down on that one.
Yeah, well, if Mr. Two Drinks has to go to bed after it, 2 glasses of wine.
I hadn't eaten all day. I was tired.
See that though? We just got a donation. It went off the screen.
There you go.
Thanks as always, guys, from the Kitchen Dwellers. Demoted due to the
Kids sleepover.
kids' sleepover. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I basically had 2 glasses of wine and was very tired and went to bed.
Teresa asks, if the big cow is knickers, would a giraffe be a long john? Was that the person who sent the, you know you are, the person who sent the TikTok of the giant horse? Did not enjoy that. Not a lover of horses. They freak me out. They're too big. They're too big.
Nay, lad.
And also really stupid. If you put a blanket over their head, they think they're dead. It's stupid. Charlie Grant says, if you drink enough Prosecco, you'll experience that bad Chinese a second time. Ugh. You got away with words, haven't you, Charlie Grunt?
You said grunt there.
I did.
Right, I think it's time for the answers.
Time for the answers.
For the answers.
I really love our names for this one. I don't want to change it. I love how I designed the quiz story. I know I shouldn't toot my own horn, but
We'll probably get a bit of copyright at us eventually.
yeah. It's like Bloody Mary. If we mention Madonna one more time, she'll come over and.
Well, speaking of copyright, while you're setting that up, if you want to follow me on Twitter as MarkStack4, I'm having a real go at PRS. And if you could like and retweet it, it will wind them up enormously. For years, they've been charging venues for people who are not their members. Now, the idea is that they charge venues for people who are their members to get the royalties to their members. But for years, they've been doing it for everybody. And nobody knows where that money's gone. So they've been getting it under false pretences, actually sending in bailiffs into venues when they've not been paying them. And they decide how much money goes.
And bear in mind, PRS are not a governmental body, they are a private organisation.
Yeah, they're a private limited company. Bonkers. So do follow me, please. Hope you have a It's just gone off me. Hope you have a splendid bank holiday weekend from the McLeods.
Right then, let's get on. Sorry, thank you for the donation.
No, I just chose the number 4.
There we go. Martine is also following, and now Scouting Mummy is also following.
Thank you.
That was quick. Thank you very much. Right. Let's jump in then. Let's get rid of that.
And she just retweeted my PRS comment as well.
The reason that Mark's Stack 4 is because the amount of times he's tried to follow Annie Nightingale and she's gone, we are not again. Woody and Buzz, are you dying with us, says Christopher Reese? Well done. I like it.
We've got another one, I think.
Oh, there we go. Thank you. It says, thanks again, guys. Have a good weekend. Thank you very much. AE, as you are on PayPal. Right, off you go.
Right. What do polled cattle not have? They don't have horns.
Yes, so cattle would normally have horns. The horns are removed or they're bred to not have horns.
Most cattle should have horns.
Number 2. What type of animal lives in a set? Game, set and match for the badger.
For the badger.
I love a good Twitter war, said Laura Strong. Well, don't call him Mark Stack the soapbox for nothing. Number 3.
Don't call him Mark Stack the soapbox at all. Number 3. Bactrians and dromedaries are camels.
I'm not.
What? 1 hump or 2?
Oh, very good. I'm not quite sure why, but Bactrians has to be capitalised, but dromedaries doesn't.
Yeah.
Thank you, Linda Oliver.
Yeah,
right.
Thank you for following us, Linda.
Number 4, the Portuguese man o' war is what type of creature? It is the things behind those. Well, not those ones particularly. It is a jellyfish. We'll also accept a siphonophore.
Technically, on being really technical, they're not actually a jellyfish. They are a siphonophore, which is, it's the one where you've got like the bigger triangular airbag with all the tentacles coming off it. And I was reading up and on that. It's actually a collection of different animals. It's not just one animal. It's a whole collective of different animals.
Organisms.
Yeah, that do a distinct function, but they all have the same DNA, which is rather bonkers.
Flo says, badger, 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 mushroom, snake, snake. One time my friend left that on in his house by mistake, and his mum thought we were listening to it for 4.5 hours. She didn't come upstairs at all. She was like, when are you going to stop playing that? We went, oh, yeah, we left it on.
What is badger, badger? I don't know.
It's an old internet meme from about 2004. Right. Technically, they're not jellyfish. They are sonophores, which are very different from jellyfish. That's what we were saying, but most people know them as a jellyfish. A siphonophore is a more correct way of saying it, Anna.
Grunt couldn't find me because he spelt my name wrong again.
Mark Stark 4. Yes. Number 5.
Number 5. It is termites. Anna's just pointed out what I just said. Technically, they're not.
And I pointed out what Anna said a second ago.
Did you?
Yes.
I wasn't listening.
Oh, if you are on Instagram and you're interested in bee culture, there are a place called Hinterland Bees that are really fascinating. They tell you all sorts of cool stuff about bees.
All right.
And how quickly you can find the queen. He's got like a world record for finding the queen in a hive. Because apparently they're really hard to find. He just goes in and goes like that, wet, and picks them out. It's amazing. Number 6. The largest of the penguin species is the king of them all. It's the emperor penguin. My son's been singing the badger song too. I wish I'd never taught him, said Laura Strong. You do get points for saying jellyfish, Anna. Just because technically everyone would know it as a jellyfish. Very few people would know it as a siphonophore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Number 7.
Number 7. The 2 terms you can have either is kit or fox.
Baby ferrets.
Mainly it's kit, but you can technically have fox. Thank you, Flurry Girl, for following me.
Don't just say Flurry Girl and have no like context at all. Thank you, Flurry Girl, and leave it at that. Which fictional animals' first names are Ogilvy Maurice? It is Sonic the Hedgehog. He is Ogilvy Maurice Hedgehog. Sonic is a nickname. He's also based on Bill Clinton. No.
Thank you for saying have a great long weekend. Well, we're still working. We're back on Monday.
For a nice, cool bank holiday special. Yeah. So Sonic the Hedgehog's personality is based on Bill Clinton. I can't remember why, but that's just a weird fact for you.
Does he do much?
Plays a saxophone. Number 9.
Number 9. Which creature's song? It is a swan song.
A swan song. And finally, number 10. How many legs do butterflies have? Same as every insect. 6. So 6 for number 10. So there you go. Let us know how you score on that one. I believe the smallest penguin is a fairy penguin. Is it called a fairy penguin? That's so cute. I want to look at what it looks like now. I want to see what it looks like.
Right, well, do you want to move it on just for...
No.
Is that us?
Fairy penguin. No. That one. Oh my giddy aunt.
Oh, it's so cute.
Look at that. That's incredible. Look at this. Oh, look how small it is. It's a tiny penguin. Look at that. Oh.
So Roy got 20 for Colonel, Richard with 14, Danny with some score or other, Gangsters with 20, Martine with 14, Laura with 14. Ooh!
Linda says 20, and that's adorable. It is. It's so cute. Look at that little fairy penguin. Oh, right. Have you ever seen silky chickens? They're cool. Their entire plumage comes in different colours, including gold and blue. They also have dark blue, black skin.
Oh, right.
Very cool. And they're very broody. They don't lay many eggs. Can you tell I wanted a silky chicken when I was a kid? Right, let's move on to round number 2.
Round number 2 is...
Bill Clinton's impact on the character came from his initial 1992 presidential campaign. Clinton had a get-it-done attitude which appealed to Sega designers who attempted to capture American culture in a single character. They replicated those attributes in Sonic's personality.
So it's Bill Clinton. I thought you said the other guy. I misheard you.
Bob Dole.
No, Microsoft guy. Bill Gates.
Bill Gates. Right. Can't even bother to say my score, Mark. We've hit rock bottom in our relationships today. What else have we got there? I've got no idea. There's lots of writing there. I can't see it. It's scrolled up a bit too much. I don't want to waste your time any more than this. Right.
Let's get on. Let's get on with round number 2.
Christopher says, I bet Sonic the Hedgehog gets his nickname because he moves at supersonic speed. That's probably it. I would hazard the guess. That's probably it. I don't know for sure. Maybe Charlie Grant can corroborate for you. Right. Moving on then. So, number 2, round number 2 that is... multiple choice, and tonight's category is all about sport.
Oh, I did that.
I did.
I like your background.
Thank you.
Am I doing odds or evens on this one?
I am doing odds. So the multiple choice. So as always, let us know how the round is at the end because I know nothing about sport. So these questions I thought were tricky enough, but I don't know. I am ignorant of sport. Number 1, Amir Khan won a silver medal at the 2004 Olympics at which sport? Was it football, curling, boxing, or judo?
What was that?
I'm on YouTube as Facebook keeps falling over, says Joe.
We'll put YouTube on your TV. It's better.
Thank you, Charlie Grant. Bev says they got 20. Chris says only 18. Oh, only 18, eh?
I'm getting a seat. A cushion because my bum's going numb.
Okay, TMI.
Sat on this piece of wood while you have the nice comfy padded seat.
No, you sat up the entire quiz digitally every week and you can sit in this comfy seat. Right, Amir Khan won a silver medal at the 2004 Olympics, at which sport? It wasn't football, it wasn't curling, it was of course boxing. I knew that one because Amir Khan was local from Rochdale, isn't he?
Yes.
So there you go. Well done if you got that one. That's 2 points for C, boxing.
In cricket, how many balls are there in an over?
As in...
Too many, obviously.
I'm overtired.
5, 6, 7, 8. So take steps before they throw it.
No, don't do that. Sarah just said under. Very good.
I'm actually looking forward to doing the money pot again in the pubs. Because we do like the felt balls, but we actually put money in there, different coins. and eventually one team wins it.
It's very dynamic, Alex, says Joe. Dynamic. Okay.
The dynamic duo.
Yeah. Woody and Buzz, right.
Let's take away the wrong ones. It is not 8 or 7. There are 6.
Yes, there are 6.
Too many.
6 too many. Not that anyone would know, they're always asleep when it happens. Right, moving on, number 3. If there's a sport requires a night watchman, then you know you've got a sport that lasts too long.
Well, basically, the thing with cricket is it's just an excuse to go and get drunk.
Yeah, it's the only reason that Pims are still in business. Number 3. How many points are awarded to the winner of Formula 1 Grand Prix? So how many points are awarded to the winner of a Formula 1 Grand Prix?
Is it
10.
or
15.
or
20.
or
25. Claire's still chuckling at the pronunciation of Oglivy. Why? 20 for the cat's whiskers. What am I, a clown? Do I amuse you? That was my impression of Joe Pesci from Goodfellas.
It wasn't very good.
You haven't seen it?
You had to explain it.
Pims is Wimbledon, says Linda. I think when you're at cricket, anything you can reach is good for go.
It's just an excuse to meet up with people and get drunk, as far as I'm concerned.
That's what Freddie Flintoff always said. You know, he said it's boring unless you're drinking. Right then. Number 3. How many points are awarded to the winner of a Formula 1 Grand Prix? It's not 10. It is not 15. It is 25 as of 2019. It wasn't different until then.
Yes.
So as of 2019, it's 25 points to the winner of a Formula 1 Grand Prix. Well done if you got that one.
Question number 4. What colour belt does a beginner wear in judo?
That's why they're all drunk at darts. Well, you've got to keep that physique somehow. Is it red, blue, white, or orange?
Sorry, I missed out on that one.
You know, people always say,
I was laughing at your joke.
that looks like lot.
Yeah, that as well.
I always say to people, I've got the body of a sports person, a darts player. Or I always say my body's like a temple. But not like a good temple, like one of those temples in like Bangladesh with birds crap all over it. Pims is polo, Linda, says Joe. Oh no, we've got a Pims gate now. Over on the YouTube. We've got a Pims gate.
Let's take away the wrong answers. It is not orange or blue. It is, of course, white.
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 Why white?
I think because it's not stained by anything. I don't know. Charlie Grant, tell us why judo wears white. Why does martial arts start at white? Tell us that. Number 5. Paganica is an ancestor to which modern game? Paganica is an ancestor to which modern game? Is it football, golf, tennis, or squash?
They're going to be telling you it's pagan Inika.
Well, it can't be that because there's only one eye in it. I will say that it originates in ancient Rome.
Ancient Rome?
Yeah, I'll give you a clue on that one.
Oh dear. It's apparently from Mo Lester, the donation, aka Sarah. Thank you very much.
White is a universal belt colour that represents a novice or beginner. As a judo practitioner advances through the 6 grades or Q ranks, he will wear coloured belts that include yellow, orange, green, blue, purple and brown. So there's no reason that you can tell that it comes in white first then?
There's no specific reason.
No. If there is, it's lost to time.
Maybe
Right.
because the outfit is white.
Maybe the more distinguished you are, the more colourful your belt is. Right. Paganica is the ancestor to which modern game? It is not squash. It is not football. It is golf. They were doing it back then, even in ancient Rome. Honestly. You can look up the rules for it. It is remarkably similar to golf.
Yes.
Right.
Oh, question 6. How many different nations have won the Football World Cup? And just for clarification, Germany and West Germany we're keeping as one country.
So, West Germany would count as just Germany.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Is it?
6, 8, 10, or 12?
No, thank you.
I will know otherwise.
Charming.
It's offered. Okay. The reason I said it as that West Germany counts as Germany because Germany have won it as West Germany and also as Germany. So just so we didn't confuse the issue.
I see. Okay.
Let's take away the wrong ones. It's not 12 or 10. It is 8.
And that is Brazil, England, Spain, Italy, Germany, Argentina, Uruguay, and France.
For Alex, not Mark. Sod Mark.
Thank you for your donation.
I've got.
I will buy a Curly Whirly and a Mars bar with that. Thank you very much. A Bactrian camel has a capital B because it originates from a place called Bactria. Ah, thank you, Charlie Grant. I did wonder why. That's cool. Number 7. FIBA, or FIBA, is the world governing body of which sport? So that's FIBA, F-I-B-A, is the world governing body of which sport? Is it basketball, badminton, bowling, or boxing? FIBA. I probably would have gotten 2 points so far in this round. I've got no idea. I think I knew Amir Khan and that's it.
So funny, buy something with nuts in it, Alex.
Thank you very much, Joe. The fact of the matter was when we got our lovely care package, there was a Madeira cake for Mark and a walnut cake for me. I'm not a fan of Madeira cake and Mark doesn't like nuts. So they were always thinking of us in that care package.
Let's take away the wrongies.
So, FIBA is not the world governing body of boxing or bowling. It is basketball, or Japanese basketball. So well done if you got basketball for number 7.
Question number 8. During which month of the year is the British Open Golf Championship held in normal times?
Championship.
Yes.
It's your daily reminder to take a chance. Right.
Yes. Is it in June, July, August, or September?
Imagine if it was in December, just snow everywhere. Where's the golf ball gone? Don't know.
Boom. Let's take away those wrong answers. It is not September or June. It is in July.
Claire says, same with karate, but a lot more grades than 6 before you gain your black belt. I know in Kung Fu there isn't a limit. It just goes up and up. You get to dragon belt and then you just keep going.
Basically, even with black belts, I think the highest that's ever been achieved is 10th dan, but there is actually no physical number you can get to. It's just that no one has been that proficient to get there.
That's why I use an orange ball in winter, says Linda. Bit personal. And Paul says, has to be during Scotland's 2 weeks of summer. Careful now, Claire's going to be on you. Right, question number 9.
Number 9,
Sochi, Russia hosted the Winter Olympic Games in what year? Was it 2014, 2012, 2010, or 2008? Two weeks if we're lucky, says Claire.
So the thing I noticed when I moved to Brighton from the Manchester area is that the main difference in the weather is we don't have the coldest month of what I used to have up north, but we also get an extra warm month that we didn't get up at north. So it's basically a shift. Does that make sense, the way you're looking? So the coldest month that you would get in Manchester, we don't get down here.
Mm-hmm.
And we also get an even warmer month than anything you'd normally get up in Manchester. That makes sense now.
Mm. So what year was that Olympic Games hosted? It wasn't 2008 or 2010. It was just 2014. 2014. So 7 years ago. Where does the time go, eh? All right, and finally, question number 10.
Doesn't go anywhere, according to physics.
There is no possible way to measure time. It's impossible.
Mm.
The one thing we can't measure is time.
And Einstein might be wrong.
Well, he's not wrong about boiling an egg in his soup.
Which NFL team are known as the Packers? Is it Oakland, Seattle, Green Bay, or Minnesota? Someone donate, please, so I can get that comment moved so it doesn't stand out.
God, Mark, thin skin, lightweight at his wine as well.
All right, leave it alone on the drinks. There's times when you get a bit not good on the drinks.
Kathy says, yeah, 20. Yeah, do you know we've not finished yet? You pronounced Minnesota wrong, said Kathleen Herman. I mean, English is a mother tongue. Whatever we say is right.
When it comes to
Minnesota.
it comes to names, I'm with Winston Churchill, who said it's an Englishman's inalienable right to pronounce foreign words any such way he chooses. And if it's good enough for Winnie, it's good enough for me.
Minnesota. Minnesota, eh? Okay, so let's take away the answers on that one.
It isn't that one.
Minnesota.
It isn't Seattle.
Seattle.
Yes. It is, of course, the Green Bay Packers. When
Seattle.
you say it together, it makes sense.
Seattle, China. Right. So Green Bay. Minnesota. Right. Let's jump in then and let us know what your score was in that round. Tell me if I made that too hard or too easy.
Shall we put some words into the chat on English places and see if she can pronounce those properly?
Mark and Alex, I think you are to sport what Mike and I are to film, says Joan. Hey now, come on. Danny says, get a naggy, Mark. Is that a glass of vodka you're drinking? If that was the spirit, you know what he's like. He'd be gone. Kathleen, give us a cry face. I'm sorry. Martine got 14. Danny got 12. Ha ha. Okay.
Let's move on to round number 3.
Round number 3. Let's have a quick look at that felt balls, though. Get rid of the intro. You've already seen that. Get out of here. Get out of here, balls.
So there's the balls. How many do you think they are?
Paul says 14. Just about right. We weren't very good. I expected more from you, Paul. You guys are the inland boaters are the sports fanatics when I do it at the station.
Maybe Mrs. Butter's tired and
Yeah.
not watching.
Oh, not that back there. Sorry about that. Just going to get this sheet up. Tonight's meme is sent, says Charlie. Leviosa, said Caroline Brookie.
Leviosa.
We're still waiting for the bear taxis and pouring rain on my felt balls in Ohio. Friends of Kilo, Pot River Cock at Midnight, and Charlie and the Vole Urine Factory. Kathy liked that round. I still love you and your Cluedo trivia question, says Kathleen. Weird you should say that. Stephen Hawks says, hi guys, sorry I'm late. It's been playing over the phone with my friend. Well, you're here now, Stephen.
We'll remind you of that, Kathleen, later.
All right. So that was a middling round for most people. You did better than I would have done. Definitely. I'll have a look at Charlie Grant's meme as well. We've got an extra second before our next round pops in. Pops in.
What are you on about?
Whizbeck.
Doing.
Good round. A couple I had no idea about, but that's usually how it is, says Martine. That is usually how it is. Multiple choice is fun though, because you can ask harder questions because you've already got the answer in front of you, so it helps to prompt you. Oh, lovely stuff.
It's not lovely stuff. It's taking the mick out of Mark.
Lovely stuff. Here's Charlie Grant's meme for tonight. Freebirds will go in body of which sport? Basketball, badminton, beaver baiting, or bacon burning. Thank you very much, Charlie Grant. Shout out to Jenna and Kuriina. Right then.
Hi to Jenna and Freddie.
Oh dear.
I'm
Right.
going to call her Freddie from now on.
Oh no. Right then. So,
Oh, I like this round.
we're going to move on to round number 3, which I think the younger contingent, if you are playing, will like this round.
I think Jenna's going to love this.
So, round number 3 is... Wisbeck pronounced Wisbeach. Went to college there, said Sue. Freddie Mercury, that's what you mean, Sarah?
Yeah, she wants to break free.
God, no. Right. Okay, so this round we're going to have 10 Disney characters. Each character, you're going to get 30 seconds to tell us who they are. Obviously, don't tell us in the chat because we don't like that. Don't do that.
No.
Don't do that. You have 30 seconds to tell us who the character is. They are from a broad range of Disney films, from the very oldest to the somewhat very newest. You have 30 seconds for each. So here we go with your first one. Be very careful about my designs in this one, just so we don't get copyright struck. So, number 1, who is this? And your 30 seconds starts now. Is this around for those who haven't had a vaccine, said Joan. It is, yes. A little bit ageist, sorry. Actually, saying that.
No, it's not. It's a whole range of new and old.
Yeah.
Because we get it usually the other way around, saying the youngsters are saying these questions are too old. It's a nice balancing round.
You know you're over the hill when you call them youngsters. Do you know the best way to balance something?
Like that.
No. Disney been on, they've said, well played, you come up to the line, but you've not crossed it. Give us time, Charlie, give us time. Right, number 1, that is, of course, the richest of the rich. It is Scrooge McDuck. Scrooge McDuck.
Oh.
Who is voiced by David Tennant in the new series.
Could we please do a birthday shout out to Granny Janet of the Cat's Whiskers celebrating
A big 70th birthday this weekend.
Wow.
Granny Janet of the Cat's Whiskers. Happy 70th for you.
Happy 70th.
Joe's getting fed up with technology and platforms. Go on Twitch. Give it a try.
Well,
Go around all the houses.
Technology and platforms. Well, don't go on a train then.
That duck is definitely old enough to have his vaccine. But yeah. Right, number 2.
Number 2. What's the name of that character?
Chris got 18 in the last round, as well as Joe got 20.
It's says after a shout out. I have to read it to make sure if it's something naughty.
Jonty and Cookie.
That sounds normal.
That's the grandparents, Jonty and Cookie.
All right.
Well done, Alec, for getting no one, said Roy. What? I don't understand that. Did you not get number 1? Oh, number 1. No one. Sorry, Roy. What an idiot I
We
am.
just had a donation with someone laughing their head off.
Thank you very much.
It doesn't say any text. It's just emoji with the tears
It's
and
from-
laughter.
It's Karina. So, number 2, it's a skunk with the apt name of Flower. Flower for number 2. Do you know dogs are more primed to get sprayed by skunks than any other animal because they sniff the bums because they think it's another dog, and that's where the skunk is their defense mechanism.
Oh.
So that's why you get a lot of dogs getting sprayed by skunks in America. Don't know why I told you that. Let's move on.
Yes.
Number 3.
Ooh.
Do you remember this one?
Yes. Slightly trickier, I reckon.
You know where it's from, but what's their name? 5 different people have voiced Scrooge McDuck so far. Yes, I think David Tennant is the last to do it so far.
All right. What, in what? In the new one?
Yeah. Scrooge McDuck is voiced by David Tennant as of now. Bambi is 80 years old next year.
She's lasting well.
Longer than her mum did.
Spoilers.
Yes, for a, 46-year-old film, 50-year-old film.
No, 80.
Oh
Obviously.
yeah, don't know why I said that. Right then.
The
Number 3 then. All
So
right.
it might put a bit of sense into you.
All right, next time you get it wrong, we'd like me to hit you with something. Calm
No.
down. Number 3 from The Lion King. It is Rafiki. Rafiki. I'll never forget the fact I was on a plane once and the pilot was French and he said, "Good evening, everybody. My name is Lion King." It was one of the funniest things because everyone just was like, "Did he just say Lion King?" It was great. All right, number 4.
Number 4.
Ooh,
Always see a newer one.
this is a newer one. How do you reckon you do with this one? Here we go. You can't say that, said Sarah. I can.
This character actually does appear in Once Upon a Time. In series 6.
Now do your French accent. No. Bambi's 80 years old. Pity his mum isn't, says Paul. It's a dark humour of a quiz.
Yeah, it's slowly going down the hill, this one,
It
isn't
always does. Bambi was the first one my mother was taken to at the proper cinema. She's 86.
Mm.
Wow, my granddad told me what his first film was, and I can't remember what it was. I think it was an Abbott and Costello film. Right.
My first one was Pinocchio. I cried at the end.
I think my first one was The Flintstones. I think you took me for that.
Mm.
Right, number 4 from Brave. That is Merida. Merida for number 4. Well done if you got that one. Don't know if any more of these appear in Once Upon a Time, but if they do, Mark will tell you.
None of the... Oh, one of them does.
Oh my god. Right, number 5. This is a fun one. Do you remember the name of this one?
Yes.
What was the first film you remember seeing at the cinema, people? Let us know in the comments. Joan, you don't have to take part. I know you don't watch films.
That's rude.
Oh dear.
I saw Aristocats as it came out. And really loved that film. Great songs in it, and I think that's down to the people that they had singing it. Had Peggy Lee in it, and I think it was Chevalier.
Marie Chevalier, yes.
Yeah.
I always think about Peggy Lee. I don't think about the other one. Right, number 5. That one is Casey Jr., named after Casey Jones, a railroad engineer who died in the year 1900.
That Dumbo?
Yeah. I think I can. I know I can. Yeah.
But this one was in Once Upon a Time.
Bambi and The Lion King were Laura Strong's first films. Linda's was Grease. We're not trying to farm your personal information, by the way. If you don't want to tell us, you don't have to tell us. Joan says, I think I've only been to the cinema 10 times in my entire life. As my granddad used to like to say, his last film he ever watched was Ghost in the cinema. That was in 1990. Right, number 6. Bit of a newer one. Well, more popular now than it was before. Number 6, who's this? Speaking of films, tonight's Lockdown Film Fest number 439, and it will be Rounders. I don't remember which one Rounders is. Fiona saw Jaws. What a thing to go and see.
Yeah, that's a starting point, isn't it?
Fun fact, Jaws was the reason we have the word blockbuster.
Yeah.
It was the first film that used to that it was the lines were so long they were around the block, and that's why they're called blockbusters.
Ah.
I saw Thumbelina with Danny Kaye. It was a vintage screening, said Joe. So far, this round isn't going well. Disney's not our strong point, said Julie. Martins was Pocahontas. Right then, at number 6 from Sleeping Beauty, it was Maleficent. Maleficent for number 6. Probably more famous now for being the Angelina Jolie version.
Yeah.
But Maleficent for number 6.
And that's the last of Once Upon a Times.
Right. Ghost was enough to put anyone going off to the cinema, says Paul. It's a good film, Ghost. Didn't Whoopi Goldberg win an Oscar for it?
I don't know. I mean, she completely transformed. I saw a documentary on her on one of these Sky Arts programs about he actually fought for her to be in the film, the director, because they wanted to give it to someone else, and he said, if you don't give it to Whoopi, I'm not going to do it. He literally put his foot down that much.
Fascinating woman, Whoopi Goldberg. Such a talented actress, and she doesn't have any eyebrows. Did you notice?
No.
She never has eyebrows. She shaves them off. Matt Damon, Ed Norton, John Malkovich about underground poker games. Ah, I was thinking of Thunderheads. It was a completely different film. Right, number 7.
What is that in London? Set in London, then, is it?
All right, Paul. What was your first film? Do you remember seeing it? If you're slagging off Ghost. It's usually a good round for us, but not this one, says Chris on YouTube. Towering Inferno, says Sue.
Yeah, I saw that as well. I remember that one.
Who was in that? Steve McQueen?
Paul Newman, I think.
Paul Newman, that was it.
I think it's Paul Newman. It was a really good film.
Good decade for disaster films. You had the Poseidon Adventure, that was great as well. Most of us poker players say it's the gold standard of films about poker, says Charlie Rent. AKA Cardace88 over on Twitch. So, number 7. That is one half of the film Lilo and Stitch. It is Lilo. I'd say it because I know you pronounce it as Lilo.
Well, no, because she's not flat out. She's upwards.
Number 8.
Oh, this one you'll recognise where it's from, but can you remember the character's name?
Here we go. Can we stop now? Rubbish at this round, says Jackie. 2 more, Jackie, but 2 more.
Blame him. It's round.
It's your idea. Van Flint, thank you for following on Twitter. Or following Mark, anyway.
Oh, I thought an answer.
I saw the Poseidon Adventure at the Dome in Worthing with my chum Paula Worley. It was an A-Yonk.
Just a reminder, please do not put answers in the chat or you'll find yourselves banned.
Last warning, thank you very much. Whoopi Goldberg won Best Supporting Actress Oscar. Yes, she did. And she also won an Oscar for The Colour Purple. She's one of the few EGOTs who's won an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony. So, number 8, completely incidental, is BB-8. BB-8.
BB-8.
Because R2-D2 does not sell enough merchandise, so they've got to think cuter. Right.
Yeah, so just a general reminder, please do not put answers in the chat.
Thank you very much.
Number 9. We can.
I don't know why I did that. Thank you very much. Number 9. Oh, look at that.
Now you're getting blocked.
Now you're getting banned from the screen. There you go. Lovely stuff. Right, number 9. Who'd be that?
Can you remember the name of that one? I find it hilarious that they can't spell the word black.
My nephew is clearly not in the room, so we are failing, says Joe. I did. Well, I thought there'd be more youngsters playing tonight, but there you go.
They're all on a sleepover.
Yeah. Yeah, you should have bring them into the kitchen. Have a quick go. Quick, kids, come on. Right, number 9. That is, of course, devilishly smart. Move that on. Shere Khan. Shere Khan.
Who voiced that? Was it Terry Thomas or someone like that? The guy who played the original Dumbledore.
Richard
Harris, I think it could have been.
Really? I don't know. And finally, at number 10.
Mr. Grant, find out for me, please.
Here we go. Here's number 10.
Who is that? And it was someone with a really smooth voice.
George Sanders. No relation to the Colonel.
No. But I am going to mention the Colonel a bit later on.
There's a kernel of truth in everything he says.
Oh.
Yeah. Alright, and your last one is Wreck-It Ralph. There you go, Charlie got new without even looking. Fantastic. Danny loves number 10.
Well, yeah.
George Saunders again, says Jackie. People are much more knowledgeable than we are when it comes to these things. Very quick off the draw, you guys. Well done. 14 for Danny in that round then. Let us know what you got in that round. Joan, you don't have to tell us. It's okay.
Sarah got 20. Wow. I'm surprised.
Well, with Jenna in the room. Disney
of
rounds.
Course, yeah. Jenna, of course.
So there you go. Bev got 16. Bad round for us. 12, says Paul. Awful. Fiona got 10. Well, I just thought, sport. What can I do that's a bit more different than sport? I thought Disney. Need to lie down. Got 2 right, said Joan. I'm as shocked as you are.
But that she got 2 right.
Yes. We love you, really, Joan.
Right, who do we need to look at for the felt balls?
Let's jump over to the screen. All we need is bare taxes. So bare taxes. That's all we need from you now. Bare taxes. If I can move that. Oh no, that's not going to work. There we go. So we're just looking for bare taxes. Not our demographic. We got 2, said Steve. You can't win them all.
No.
If it was always your demographic, it wouldn't be any fun, would it? You've got to challenge yourself. Thank goodness it's over. You don't want to know our score. Sarah has deserted me and Jenna again. Where's she gone? Where has my girlfriend gone? Okay, there's Wreck-It Ralph's enormous chest. Right, let's get back to there.
Worst ever round.
Oh, sorry, Steve.
Worse than my Under a Nova round.
Well, worse for Steve's team anyway. Not just worse because it's terrible. Okay then.
How are we doing on time? Oh, just about right.
We're just about right. We're Goldilocks in it. It's a secret I'll never tell, said Sarah. Right then, on to your 4th and final round.
Final round?
Final round.
Okay.
Round number 4 is the wonderful world of Terry Thomas voiced Sir Hiss in Robin Hood.
Yes, he did.
Oh, very good. Very good.
Couldn't resist.
Saw BB-8 and R2-D2 at Disneyland Paris 2017. Got 18, said Linda. Well done, Linda. Smashing it. Right then, let's see what we're doing for this round then. General knowledge. Julie's devastated, no dingbat so far, said Gary. Well,
I've got a lot planned for when we're back in the pubs.
Indeed. Alright then, so question number 1. Which is going to be my one. I'm doing on to this one. Just because.
Because he's odd.
Oh, thank you very much. Number 1. What is a Nimbus 2000? What is a Nimbus 2000? I can't believe people are devastated there's no dingbats. People are usually devastated when there are dingbats, Gary.
I come up with a cracker to this morning.
Keep it to yourself. Bobby No Mates against his Karina. Oh no. Right then, moving on.
Number 2, All Time High by Rita Coolidge was the theme song for which Bond film?
Well, I guess he's going to get that right straight away.
I've got Daniel Craig watching.
If you're a fan of Daniel Craig, he was in the film Knives Out a couple of years ago, which is a fantastic whodunit, which you don't get very many anymore, movie-wise anyway, whodunit. And they've announced that their sequel, Knives Out 2, is going to be a Netflix-only movie, which is very exciting. It was a very good film. If you've not seen Knives Out, heartily recommend. I think it's Shane Black directed it.
He was also in a whole skit series on the Catherine Tate show, where he was madly in love with her character, and she didn't want anything to do with him.
Oh, we do want suggestions for Monday, don't we?
Oh yeah, I hadn't forgotten about that. I was going to wait till we got to the recap.
Ah. Joan says she thinks she knows that one, and Charlie Grant has told us it's not the best Bond film. All right, Charlie Grant. Oh. How many Bond films have you directed then? Come on. I want to kid him. I don't think it's that good either. Right, number 3. Which of these is not a prime number? 131, 141, or 151? So which of these is not a prime number? 131, 141, or 151? And they're not binary either. Roy's suggestion. I like it. You knew it was going to come.
He's banned.
You know
He's
it's going
banned.
to be the thing that people are going to say. Who knows? Not me, says Joe. Not me either. Math ain't my strong suit. You know that by now. Not very good at maths, and Matt's not very good at finishing off a round.
Question number 4. Which famous Paul had his own line of sauces and salad dressings?
Case in point. Charlie Grant says Knives Out is fab. Lockdown Film Fest number 153. Have you got like an Excel sheet you've got all these in? Because if you do, that's incredible. Thank you very much. My two favourite guys for that Disney round. Thank you.
Well, hey, somebody liked it.
Yeah, the minority. I actually have an Excel sheet of all the movies that I've ripped off DVDs and put on my hard drive. I've got an entire Excel sheet. I've also put the lead actors in it, the genre, the year it came out, and a plot synopsis. Because I have no life.
I've got a spreadsheet that I keep all the track of all the rounds that we do and the marathons, and that doesn't fit across 3 screens now.
Oh. Of course I have. Not just Lockdown, all films and all media since 2017, said Charlie Grant. Man after my own heart. Number 5. What V is electrical potential, more commonly known as? What V is electric potential, more commonly known as? Since 2013.
Danny's got potential. Just never expresses it.
Oh. This was brought to you by Kim O'Shea.
Yes, the Marvel quiz has been moved because I'm not here on Sunday.
Just a case in point. Very quickly, there you go. That's my list of all my films I've got on different media, including all my Blu-rays. So I have the name, I have the year, I have the genres, I also have a synopsis.
Which you loved last time, so we're going to do more of them.
Yes. There you go. Who hurt you, Mark? Tell me, said Danny O'Shea. I'll get them for you. Moving on, number 6.
Right, so number 6. The creation of Adam is one of 9 scenes featured on the ceiling of which Rome chapel?
Just so you can stop whining, Sir Danny. When my bully becomes my friend. A story by Mark Stack. Better moved than cancelled, that is true. Gives you more time to revise. Don't forget, it's going to be Phase 3, the first 6 films, because there are 12 films all in all.
Charlie Grant says spreadsheet Envygate and Geek Nerds and Proud.
I also have an Excel sheet of all the Pokemon that I've collected over 3 different platforms. Yeah, that includes my Nintendo DS, my Nintendo Switch, and Pokemon Home and Pokemon Go. I've collected them all together because I will have them all one day. You know, it's in jest. I love you, Alex. Not Mark. Go on, Mark too. Today. Love Weekend at Bernie's, said Kathy Clark. I don't know where you got Weekend at Bernie's from.
Question 7, Alex.
Number 7. As of 2021, which has the highest population? London or Hong Kong?
Ooh.
2 very big areas, but which one has the most? I have a spreadsheet of my Doctor Who DVD, says Linda. I like it. I like it. Ferris Bueller is my fave. Hold my beer, so I've got a spreadsheet listing of all my spreadsheets.
I didn't know someone who was notorious for having lists. And he actually kept a list of all his lists as well.
Ridiculous. Yeah, there's my Pokemon Index. Of all the ones I've not got and I need. I'm not showing it. Spreadsheet of cow sizes. There's only one cow that matters to me, Karina, and that's Nick as the cow.
Am I getting involved with the Doctor Who Time Factory event? I don't know anything about it.
Charlie Grant watched Ferris Bueller last week. Oh. Number 8.
Breakfast Club is my favourite film, says Linda. I actually really like that film myself.
Because of the wonderful Molly Ringwald.
Ringwald.
Molly Ringwald. Right, number 8.
She wasn't very good on parking,
Right.
apparently. Question number 8. Right, excluding the victim, name all 3 characters, Kathleen, in the board game Cluedo from the original version, not the PC version, including their titles. 1 point each.
And again, we're looking for the male ones. You didn't say that.
Did I not?
No.
Oh, the male ones. And this is the original characters because they've changed some of the names to make it more PC.
I was reading earlier, and Knickers is on a coach to teach cows how to live on a farm. Amazing. My big Knickers is going to be a teacher. I'm so happy. Fantastic. Love that big cow. I mean, just look at the size of that cow. Look at it. My God. They made that cow, they broke the mould.
I was watching a documentary last week on New Zealand on how they're reintroducing the kookaburra because originally it had no predators until they brought in stoats, I think it was, and they killed them all off. There's just one place where they can live, so they're trying to bring them together.
Right. Number 9. Here's a tricky one. Number 9. In which field did Milton Friedman win a Nobel Prize in 1976? So in which field did Milton Friedman win a Nobel Prize in 1976?
Was it the Kevin Costner one?
What?
The Dreams one.
Field of Dreams, right. I thought you said Kevin Bacon, in which case they'd lost me. But now you said that.
Don't mention bacon.
Slightly funny. Oh God, yeah, don't mention bacon.
Oh yes, also, in our care package, we got sent 2 packs of bacon.
I can only assume because, just in case you burn one pack.
Yeah, we read it that way. Naughty.
The fact
Both
that
nice.
It was the fact that I got what the package was when I saw the Kievs in there. That was like, genuinely, that's what clicked, that it might have been a package that someone sent us because it's...
And the avocados.
Because the avocados and the Kievs in there. I still haven't shown you that... that avocado I got the other week. I had a pit the size of an almond. It was incredible.
And finally, question 10. What is the second largest planet in the solar system? First observed by Galileo Galilei. Oh, wait, you did that deliberately.
Galileo Galilei.
All right, in 1610. And we had a ching for you both. Play nice and share.
Thank you. Thank you, Sue. How many points number 8? It was 1 point each, Sarah. So this round is worth potentially 21 points.
So we need their title and their name. So you can have half a point for each title, half a point for each name.
Thanks for this week's quizzes. Many thanks as always. Thank you very much to you.
Right, I'm just going to nip out while you get the next bit set up. Please make sure you've done your guesses. And then I'm going to come back and ask you about what C's you want for Monday for categories.
Yes. We're still waiting on one more team. That's the Bear Taxes. Bear Taxes, just there. You need to get your felt ball guess in, please. If you don't put it in the next minute or so, it won't be counted, unfortunately, just because I need to get it underway. So again, that is Bear Taxes. Just make sure you do have your felt ball guess in, your left-hand column there. Just guess how many balls you think are in there, and we'll put you in there for count on that one. You discovered at 16:10. It's not even dark by 4:10. Oh, Charlie Grant. Charlie Grant, sir. You get a solitary... Julie wants cute flags. You lot will try anything for flags, won't you? Right, when Poppy's back there, I'm going to get that recap back on. Excuse me. Let me get that recap on. Cinema, of course not, said Joan.
Right, oh, we're getting started already, have they? I'm not accepting crispy bacon or crispy Kievs.
Let's have a quick look then. We've got cute flags, celebrities, celebrity cars. Oh, celebrity cars would be cool. Or famous cars. Ooh. Cheese.
Cryptic celebrities, that could be good.
Christmas number 1, says Danny. Kathleen, the American contingent, wants some chemistry. Noah wants Cockney rhyming slang. Karina wants cats. So does Holly. and Laura. But who doesn't enjoy a crispy beaver, says Charlie Grant. I know. Sarah says cows. Cows have got to be in there, come on. Bev has recommended Charlie's. Linda says have a look at Doctor Who website for Time Lord Victorious. Oh, that's one with David Tennant, isn't it? Catchphrase. Cremated pork products. Crayon colours. Oh my god, this is going to be a factoid, but I have to tell you this just because I'm thinking about it now. It was revealed at the retirement party of Crayola's head colour designer that for 30 years he'd be working there. He was colourblind.
Yeah?
Yeah, he oversaw all the colours that went into Crayola crayons, and it was revealed on his retirement party that he was colourblind.
Please do not like the O'Shea comment. I'm ignoring it.
Ben says crisps, you could do blurry packets. Woo, I like that. You can tell I like that because I went, woo. Chris wants more chemistry. Well, me and Mark have got great chemistry. We bounce off each other quite well.
Catastrophes.
C, quiz. Curries. You mean the shop or the food?
We could just do a catastrophes. We could just do a pixelated picture of Danny O'Shea.
Yeah, that laughing, that was his mum. Chocolate from Frank. Chocolate, cooking, but not bacon, said Anna.
Cranium mishaps.
Cities. Me and Mark have got great chemistry, said Danny O'Shea. Like magnesium to water. Kim O'Shea said, oi oi. Catchphrases from Carrie Lee. Colours from Bev. Camembert, says Steve.
How can you do a round on camembert?
Canaries.
I know it's round, but still. I'm after rounds that we can do a round on.
Round of cheeses. We could do multiple choice cheeses. Where do they come from? Cringeworthy phrases, says Kathleen. Cherries, says Danny. Cheetah.
You're just coming out with words now that begin with C. Countries' flags, eh?
Right. Thank you very much, Bear Taxis, for putting your final...
Oh, I like that one.
Do they have a high flash point? said Linda.
I like that one.
Chocolate.
Mmm.
Chemistry, caterpillars, cheeses, countries and capital cities. Sarah wants to round on Christmas. It's like Christmas every week when me and Mark are in the town.
Boom!
Hey.
Ka-ching.
I would have done the badumch, but I'm doing something.
Alright, let's have a look where we're at.
Right, let me just get that sorted. You keep your eye on that one.
I was just checking if we got one and spot on. Captains of England. Nah. Very Hungry Caterpillar might come in when we do V. Capital cities. Got an idea for that.
There we go. Just Camembert. Why is there nothing cheesy, says Christopher Reese. Crop, says Kathleen. Cardigans, says Karina. That's my favourite game.
Cardigans, that's because she's wearing it in the video, isn't it?
Count Dracula.
Oh, I like that.
Card games. City or county football teams, says Charlie Grant. You know what? You can off. The chase. So just beat the quizmaster, said Sarah.
Good point.
Right, while that recap's on, shall I reveal who the felt ball guessers are?
Yes, okay, let's do it.
Okay then. So we've got Bear Taxis 978. You are
Under.
Neighbours 1036.
Under.
Kerno 1045.
Under.
Martine 1046.
Under.
Charlie in the Voluran Factory 1049.
Under.
1052 for the Expandables and the LA Ladies.
Under.
160 for the Indoor Boaters.
Under.
1062 for One Girl and Her Pen.
Under.
1063 for the Gangsters.
Under.
1065 for the Rubber Ducks and Friends of Kilo.
Under.
Danny nearly farted, not fainted, said Kim. 1066, 1066 in fact, for Jamie's Giants and Quizman and her.
Under.
1067 for Noski's Servants.
Under.
1069 for A Portrait of a Cock at Midnight and You're a Quizzed Harry.
Under.
Bev's Brainiacs 1071.
Spot on.
There you go.
Oh, you got it right first time.
I did. Look at that. Sarah, make them do cow and chicken, to Danny O'Shea. Mum had a chicken, Dad had a cow. We didn't care how. Cow and chicken. Chart hits. Music, says Fiona. We'd love to do music, we just can't do them as fun as we'd like, because otherwise we'll get copyright struck.
Yeah, we'll be doing a lot of music-y stuff once we're back in the pubs.
So there you go, that means Best Brainiacs get 5 points, Portrait of at Midnight and Quizzed Harry get 2 points, and Nosky Servants get 1. So there you go, Joan, you didn't get very well on the Disney film round, but at least you got a bonus point. Silver linings. And that was Bev's guess. Well done, Bev. Alright then.
Right, yes. We should get on with that, so I've got things to talk about with this.
Right. Okay. What was back there? I'll do that. No. Toupees, says Steve. That doesn't begin with a C. You're very welcome, Joan. Well, one quizmaster closes a door, another one opens a window. Right.
What are you on about?
I don't know. It's the saying, isn't it? When God shuts a door, he opens a window. Could you imagine if I did this quiz on my own? I'd be chatting so much rubbish. Same with you, to be honest.
Yeah, well, you saw that when you were COVID restricted.
Yes. Right then. 2 points for all these then.
Cool, Morphers, I like it.
What is the Nimbus 2000? It is, of course, a broomstick.
As used by Harry Potter.
Kim says she's missing Friday night dinner for this. We're honoured. Thank you, Kim. Instead, you get Mark in to talk the rubbish. Yeah.
Cheeky git.
Go on.
All-time high was Octopussy.
Octopussy. 8 cats.
Now, I did tell you that if you could add up numbers and divide it by 3, then it was divisible by 3. So it makes it clear that it is 141.
Well, it's not 141.
Not 141.
Number 4. Which famous Paul had his own line of sauces and salad dressings?
It was Paul Newman.
And 100% of all profits go to charity. I think he's given us $200 million or something like that so far, Newman's own. So well done, Paul Newman. What a ledge. 1 + 4 + 1 is 6, divisible by 3.
That's what I said. If you can add them up together and they're divisible by 3, then they are divisible by 3. The whole big number.
What? His mistress' name was Charity. Thank you very, very good, Charlie. That was good. You get a drum. You get a drum. Right. What V is electric potential more commonly known as? Very simple. It's, of course, voltage. Voltage. Named after Alessandro Volta.
Yes. The creation of Adam is one of the 9 scenes featured in the ceiling of which Rome chapel? It is the Sistine Chapel. And as we showed you the picture of America and told you how to find Kentucky, so you can never look at the map again the same, I'm going to do the same with the Sistine Chapel and the creation of Adam. Pop it up. So there it is. And Michelangelo basically got one over on the church because he's saying it's not God that made man special. It is, in fact, if you look on the right hand side, it is his brain. And they've said that anatomically the way those figures are placed is actually the different parts of the brain as well. So it was, he was being rather naughty with the church by doing that. But you can see it as a brain, you'll never not see it.
Also, there's a picture of a cherub with horns, which was also a caricature of the cardinal who was his boss and kept getting on his nerves. So Michelangelo drew him as a tiny cherub to annoy him. So he'll forever be up there as a tiny, annoying cherub. Number 7, that's what they all call me. As of 2021, which has the highest population, London or Hong Kong, 8.96 million versus 7.55 million, it is London. I feel bad for the guy small cherub. You've just blown my brain, says Julie.
Yes.
The Hole in the Wall Gang is Paul Newman's charity named after Butch and Sundance. Fun fact for you there. Thank you, Joe.
Excluding the victim, the 3 characters are for 1 point each. Half a point for first title, half a point for surname. They are Professor Plum, Colonel Mustard, and Reverend Green. Apparently they've changed the names to less PC, make it more PC.
What's wrong with Professor Plum?
It's things like Mrs. White the cook, because it's a Mrs. She's now something else, and they've changed Peacock as well.
Okay, number 9. Also, the church just wanted a fresh coat of magnolia up there, so yeah, they got one they bargained for. Number 9. Which field did Milton Friedman win a Nobel Prize in 1976? It was in economics.
I'm disappointed it wasn't dreams.
Fun fact, that's actually not a Nobel Prize technically. It was added later after he died. It's a Nobel Foundation Prize. But it's still a Nobel Prize in its own right, but it's not one of the original ones that Nobel set.
And the second largest planet in the solar system is Saturn.
Dreams. And of course, if you remember from our factoid the other day, you can fit all the planets in the solar system together and you still have space just about if you put them in between the moon and our Earth. That's how far away the moon is from Earth. You can fit all the planets next to each other and you still have a bit of space.
But if you're fans of Doctor Who, you'll realise that will actually destroy the whole of creation.
Yeah, I mean, putting planets in that close together, you would end up being in some serious trouble. It's like that factoid that I like to always say, that if you took all the nerve endings out of a human and laid it like straight in a straight line, you would die. Right then. Fiona got 12, Danny got 12, Martine got 14. Got hiccups.
was loud.
21 for Roy. Don't forget that round was out of 21 points because it was 3 points in total for number 7. Number 8, sorry.
And please do follow me on Twitter, which is MarkStack4.
If you want to see him arguing at people.
Yes, it's anything that I put up there with PRS. Give it a like, give it a retweet. It makes them frightened that I'm about to do something, which I am.
Ta-da! Mark Soapbox.
Thank you, Danny.
Thank you, Danny.
Laura got a strong 11. We gave her a total of 53.
Very good. And the old setup there.
Yes.
Yeah, give me the old 1-2.
No, it's 4. That's that.
Tommy
4.
plus 4's category would like to play cheats. Next quiz. We'll try again, Mark, to get over this hurdle in our relationship. Waiting for a couple more teams to put their final score in, and I'm going to read them out for you. As is my wont. Hello.
We got another one.
No. That's I didn't put my phone on silent.
Ah.
I'm so unprofessional. I'm so sorry. Oh, good God, I am so sorry.
Is that someone who wants to break free?
Real unprofessional. Yes, I did do a shout out for Cookie and Jonty, but I'll do it again for you.
Yes, because I was saying that I had to read it to make sure it wasn't something naughty.
Rochelle got a total of 65, best score yet.
Excellent.
Fantastic stuff. Great quiz, thank you lads, says Kim. Thank you very much. And my sympathies for you and your son.
On Monday, we're going to be asking you what rounds you want for the final Monday.
Roy says, I've already liked your Twitter PRS comment.
But before we go to a different date, so our final one, if someone isn't working, they may be back as a special guest.
Thanks, I need them, says Kim. Our deepest sympathies for you. You have the patience of a saint. See you a week on Monday. We're off on holiday. Oh, lovely stuff, Steve. Get Sarah to give us 57 points on Monday. Julie got a dreadful 59 because the sneaky Harry Potter question Disney, that's their excuse. Well, Luckily, my sister knows about prime numbers, says Joe. You know about old-timey 1930s gangsters, and your sister knows about prime numbers. You've got all the bases covered. Right then. Cat's Whiskers, still waiting for your final score. Chop chop. to be so rude.
Thank you, Martine, for your comments. We love having you here.
Fabulous questions tonight. Good effort. Thank you, Charlie Grant. As I said, Mark was a little bit worse for wear today, so I did do the majority of the questions. So thank you for liking them.
All right, rub it in.
I'm trying to cover your base for you.
Fabulous questions. You did it and I didn't.
Well, Mark did the sports questions. He picked them and I picked the rundown, didn't I?
Well, I picked about 20 of them, didn't I? And you chose from
Yeah,
that.
because otherwise I'd be no hope in hell. An iceberg in hell's chance. Right.
I'm going to bed after this.
You want to bed here?
I'm tired.
That's a shame. There's Lucifer to watch.
Is there? No. Oh my god.
Okay.
If you haven't watched Lucifer, and you have to do it across different platforms now, haven't you?
Amazon for the first 3, and then Netflix for the 4 and 5.
It is probably the best of them all.
Best of them all, eh?
Better than Once Upon a Time.
Whoa!
It is so good.
High praise indeed.
It's so tongue-in-cheek. He comes out with... And it's... I said it before, it's American TV. They tend to explain everything to the nth degree. On Lucifer, you let you use your intelligence, and he comes up with weird British sayings that the Americans would have no idea and would be rooting for the internet to try and find out what he means.
Right, okay, let's start with the teams that have actually got a full set of marks in there, otherwise it'd be unfair to read it out. So here we go then. We have Brenton Keeler and Tommy Plus for 50 points, Hungry Hogs 52, as well as Nosky Servants. Bear Taxis, the indoor boaters, got 59. 60 points for Martin, 63 for number 32 and Quiz and Harry, 65 for Briar Breathing Rubber Ducks, 66 for Bobby's Been Separated, Diskette and a Pottery Cock at Midnight, 67 for LA Ladies, 68 for Pouring Rain on My Felt Balls in Ohio, 69 for The Neighbours, lol, 73 for One Girl and Her Pen, The Expandable 73, The Gangsters got 74, 75 for Kurdo Jamie's Giants, 77 for Charlie and the Vol Urine Factory, 79 for Spectacled Bears, Vez Brainiacs got 82. Well done to all of you. Well done to all of you. There you go.
Don't be sheepish about it.
What?
All of you.
Oh dear. Thanks guys, have a great weekend. You have a great weekend as well,
Yeah.
Claire. Enjoy your little holiday. Thank you for joining us. What you should be doing more fun things, but you decided to join us on your holiday, and that's very nice. So thank you very much.
We're going to be working this weekend.
Pretty much. There we go.
We've got all the sort of new quizzes coming up. So just a reminder of those dates. The railway is Mondays starting on the 21st of June. The Lewis Road Inn is on Tuesdays starting on the 15th. The first one will be socially distanced, so there's a maximum of 6 on a team from different households, or if you can have more, if it's only 2 households joining together. Do speak to the pub about the actual logistics of that. They know far better than I do. And then the station is moving from a Wednesday to a Thursday, and that is starting on the 24th of June. So there's your dates. You can pre-book. We know that you can't definitely say that you're going to go, but you can get in there, particularly with the railway. I think that's going to be really busy, and it's going to book out quite quickly. So just at least put yourselves in there if you're going to come down. And you'll confirm the week before, so there's no problem with that.
If Autotune corrects voice pitch, maybe we should get an auto speak button to help Mark talk properly. If only.
Shut up.
Right then, thank you very much guys. Have a lovely weekend. Have a lovely extended weekend. If you're doing something fun, enjoy yourselves. If you're joining us on Monday for the Bank Holiday Special, then we'll see you then.
I'm going to the end caption on Monday.
Right. Carrie Lee says, when will the online quiz be? We're not sure yet. We're leaning towards Wednesdays, but that is subject to change. So that's been there. So as I said before, be nice to each other. Wear a mask. Keep your distance. Protect the vulnerable. Don't be a lasagna.
Never eat pears.
And when given the choice between being right or being kind, choose being kind. Thank you very much. We'll see you on Monday.
See you Monday.
Bye.